got improv, and they're going to combine it with hats. Give it up for a special edition of Hat Trick!
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How are you doing tonight? We are Hat Trick. We're going to be doing some improv for you. That's why we call ourselves Hat Trick. It's because, as you see, there's hats laid across the stage. The only thing you need to know, yes, there it is.
Right here.
Hats, true hats, ladies and gentlemen. Will you please inspect the hats? Indeed, they are hats indeed, yes. I don't know why I treat it like a magic show. But basically, ladies and gentlemen, all you need to know is that we're going to be performing multiple scenes. A hat may go on our head. We may be the exact person of that hat, or it may just be inspired by the hat that we're wearing. Also, normally I do this show with a wonderful person named Adam Harper. Today I have a special guest. He's an OKC improv teacher. He has a lot of credentials that I won't embarrass him on, but he has performed at Second City in Chicago. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Topher I'm very giddy. So to kick things off, someone yell out a phrase or colloquial that you absolutely loathe that people use.
All's well that ends well.
All is well that ends well. Can you tell me a little bit about why you loathe that so much?
It doesn't always end well.
Right. That is true, especially going into Thanksgiving. I think we kind of learned that all is well does not always end well.
Sometimes all's well that doesn't even start.
Right. Sometimes all is well until you get out of bed.
Yeah.
And that's the way it works. Yeah. What other phrases do you loathe?
Seize the day.
Seize the day.
You hate seize the day?
No, I like it, but the day's kind of big. Sometimes it's hard to seize.
It's more of a challenge.
I love that because I imagine just waking up out of bed and going, damn, why's the day got to be so big? I am not going to seize that today. Actually, fun story about that seize the day is, I talk about this sometimes, but I don't know if you noticed on the Taco Bell LCD screen, it says your best decision of the day. Which is a damn lie because we all know that Taco Bell at 2 o'clock in the morning is not the best decision of the day. But I love that they try to make you feel better by saying, hey, it's a good decision. It's almost like going up to a crack dealer and them going, you're doing the right thing.
Talking about seize the day makes me, because you say it's tough to seize all day, the day is too big. It just kind of reminds me of the burgers at Red Robin.
Yes.
They're delicious hamburgers. I mean, I'm not paid by them or anything, but they're delicious hamburgers. But they are just too damn big. I like to eat. And you've wasted space here. I can't do that. I have to deconstruct your burger before I can actually eat your burger. It's too much burger for me to seize.
I don't understand why they wouldn't just put like 10 sliders on a plate and say it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's the equivalent.
Yeah, for sure.
Whatever. Yeah.
Whatever.
Ladies and gentlemen, when the lights come up, Patrick's going to do a show about all of that.
Henry, I see you got the fort all secured there.
That is right, Father. The fort is secured, and while we have a plan of a father and son fort, I am taking over.
Henry? This is your father. I really wanted to have a father-son day with you, pal.
Well, then all you have to do is take over the fort, Father.
Oh. Henry! You know, I was hoping that we could go forestry.
forestry. That's like going to go fish and hunting for food.
Oh, Henry, it's so much better than fishing or hunting for food. It's both. It's both, Henry.
And what part of that is seizing the dead, Father?
Well, Henry, may I approach the fort?
You may.
Excellent. Henry, you seize the day when you don't know what's ahead of you. And you don't know if you're going to eat or if you're going to starve. And then you go out into the wilderness. Oh, look at all that forestrying that you're doing. It's so delightful. And then you spot yourself a fish. That's right, it's up in the air. It jumped up out of the water. And it just jumped up. Just a snapshot. Fish. Man, oh man, if you could just catch that fish, just seize it and eat it. You might cook it first, because that's gross. You don't want to bite the heads off fish, Henry. That's today's lesson number 102.
Ah, there are lessons in father and son building, yeah?
Well, of course, Henry, of course there are.
Aha. Well, then let me give you a lesson, father.
I'm ready.
When your son is holding a sword, though it is plastic and from the Pricer Fisher, he is still lethal.
Oh, son, I know that you are. I'm very proud of everything that you've done and will do. Son, man, maybe you could take me prisoner in the forestry.
That would be your idea.
Well, I mean, you could come up with it. I don't want to infringe on your thought process.
We have 15 minutes before Mom shows up. And then your custody is over.
Oh, Henry.
If you want to spend it dying in the forest, we can do that.
Yes, Henry, I want to spend it dying in the forest, dang it. What do you say? You want to go out with your old dad and die?
I have never been more proud to be your son. You are a man that will die with dignity, with honor, with respect. Now you are a man who seizes the day.
Oh, that was my throat opening up.
I know, I put my initials inside your throat. Just like Zorro.
Excellent, I'm so proud of you, son.
Also, they should really not make the Pricer Fisher sword so realistic.
Yeah.
My God!
Oh, yeah.
It works!
Oh, yeah, it does. It sure does work. That's why I've spent my whole lifetime building it, because it works. I mean, it works because I spent my whole lifetime building it.
I have never, ever seen a machine like this in my life.
Well, I hope so. There's no way I'm going to get a patent on it if anybody's seen it. You can't tell anybody. If you tell somebody, boy howdy.
Wow. You can't keep this a secret. It's a time machine.
Well, I have to keep it a secret. I have to keep it a secret. I have to. Have you seen Time Cop? They will come after me?
Is that the one with Jean-Claude Van Damme?
It is, you know it.
I have indeed seen it.
Yeah. And before you know it, he's going to be there with his big boot in my neck, and it's going to hurt. And I just created this to, see what things were like before I was born. When I was, just a wee tadpole.
So you want to know what things were like in the 80s?
Yeah. It sounds like so much fun. Everybody had so much fun.
Did they?
Well, I don't know, Stuart. I don't know. But I feel left out.
In the 80s, people were making decisions that they thought were good, but were not.
People were making decisions that they thought were good, but were not. Well,
Yeah.
that sounds like right now. Sounds like sort of the human condition.
But now, we know how bad cocaine is for you. In the 80s, we had no idea. And yet people felt like they were making the right decision, the proper decision, because they felt so good. You can't go back to the 80s.
Stuart, you just said it yourself. People felt so good.
Yeah, but it was an artifice.
Stuart, sometimes I get the feeling that you think feeling good and finding truth are two things that should be different from each other. I don't get it, Stuart. I don't get it.
I just don't want you to be affected the way I was affected.
Look, we don't have anything like Men Without Hats right now. My God, do you remember the safety dance?
Yeah, I remember the safety dance.
All I know of the safety dance are the videos that I've seen from somebody using a thing called VHS.
But that's what I'm talking about. We thought it was a safe dance. Do you know how many people died trying to do the safety dance? Yeah.
Get out of
They
town.
had an option. They could have danced if they wanted to, and they did.
I'm gonna see this for myself.
No.
Wow, the 80s. The 80s is such a fun place. Hi there.
What's up?
Oh, I'd say 2017 was up, but it's not anymore, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't help but notice your time machine.
Don't tell anyone about it.
You just came from 2017 all the way to the 1980s, man. I mean, pretty sure every year before that has actually already seen it. Besides, you're not the first one.
Oh, come on now. Come on now. Hey. Who died doing the safety dance?
You want to know about the safety dance?
Yeah. I've just seen it on the MTV.
It took my father.
What?
It took my father.
You have to tell me more. Explain it in detail.
He was at a party. He was stressed up. He didn't want to do the safety dance.
I'm not doing the safety dance.
But you know, as the safety dance says, if your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, then they're no friends of mine. And he wanted to be a friend, so,
I want to be a friend.
so he joined the dance. It started with his hips, little movement of the hips. Then it got good to Dad. He started putting his hands, his arms into it a little bit. And that's when he found he could jazz squares. Tried to do a couple of jazz squares. Little did he know the sweat that came off of his brow was what killed him. When he slipped, he struggled to get up. Struggled multiple times. Just couldn't find his way up.
It's so wet!
The more he fell, the more he sweat, which made it harder to get up.
It's not a safety dance!
Keep yelling.
It's savagely dangerous dance! Oh God!
No one wanted to stop dancing because if they stopped dancing, then they'd be no friend of mine.
Be my friend!
And looking back, okay, now that I think about that story, it could have been the cocaine that killed me.
I'm out of breath from dancing.
That makes sense, huh? Can I ask you a question?
Please do.
Well, the guys and us have been wondering for some time now. Are you one of them hipsters?
Oh yeah. Sure am. My God. Am I a hipster?
Well, we let you into the country club on the guise that you were not a hipster.
Oh, I guess I didn't realize that.
Well, when we met you, you weren't wearing the hipster hat.
I was getting it laundered.
What? Laundered? Like cleaned?
Yes, yes.
You know, hipster.
Hey now. Just because I'm a hipster doesn't mean I'm filthy. I know how to clean things.
Really?
Yes, really, look.
I did wonder why your PBR hat was so clean.
Some hipsters reject the idea of filth.
Your jeans aren't rolled up.
Then you can see.
Holy hell, now that I get a closer look, they are rolled up.
I'm a neo-hipster.
What's that again?
A neo-hipster.
A neo-hipster.
A neo-hipster.
What does that mean? What's that, a neo-hipster? Is that some sort of hipster that watches The Matrix?
Oh, yes. It's a new hipster. You see, your old hipsters, why, they were good with just being dirty. Rolling around in mud. Walking around all naked and stuff. Us neo-hipsters, why, we grew.
Standards you have.
We do, Yoda.
Yoda's not the only person that talks like that.
Come on. Who else have you heard talk like that?
Well, talk like that, I do. Try it, you shall.
Okay, I say.
Now you sound educated. I
Look, Father, follow in your footsteps I will. And proud to be your offspring I will. But reject neo-hipsterism I will not.
Your own man you are. My knees you shall sit. The talk we shall have.
Dad,
The man you are.
you feel that too?
Oh, let me guess, you have come to save me.
I have, Delilah, I have. I have come to save you from the drudgery of this society party. I have come to bestow upon you my affections.
You know how many men have tried to bestow upon me their affections?
I do not.
2.
Well, Delilah.
But they were very long relationships.
Oh, so you're a serial monogamist.
Yes, at the moment. What is the name of my knight in shining armor?
My name is Sir Reginald de Grasse. I come from a land called Connecticut.
What's that?
Sir Reginald de Grasse. I come from a land called Connecticut.
And in your land of Connecticut, have you saved any other women like me? Any other damsels? Any other southern belles?
I must confess, I have saved plenty, but none of them as fair as you, Delilah.
Good answer.
Why, Delilah? When we were in this society party, I saw you and my legs turned to jelly. Orange jelly. The least firm of the jellies.
You said orange jelly.
Orange jelly.
My mama told me about you men who get orange jelly legs. They said you bad.
Do you like bad men, Delilah?
I'm a Southern belle. We pretend to not like bad men.
That pretense only goes so far, Delilah, doesn't it?
Boy, you are making my legs red. If you keep playing, we're going to combine a little yellow, and that's going to make orange. That's called the secondary color.
Because you're combining two primary colors.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Something wrong with your finger?
You know, Delilah, I have written you a poem.
Read it.
I shall.
Oh, if this poem does not rhyme orange, then it is not worth reading out loud. So I hope somewhere in that poem, the word orange is rhymed. And do it like Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Delilah, you know that there are no English words that rhyme with orange. And yet I will do this for you. Like Lin-Manuel Miranda. Delilah. Lin-Manuel Miranda played Hamilton. Good. If he didn't, you would tell me, right? Good. Did I call you Miranda or Delilah?
Delilah.
Good, good. That's your name. That's your name. I feel.
Oh, I didn't play Hamilton.
No, Lin-Manuel Miranda did. He said, I'm not throwing away my shot. You know, I'm not throwing away my shot. You know, I'm standing here, Delilah, and you're all that I got, and I'm not throwing away my shot. You know that I could hang you like a door hinge, but your skin's like an orange, and I'm not doing it.
Thank you so much, guys. Good night.